Yeah, just so people know that this
Yeah.
is not a joke.
So I've done year to date $399,000 as of right now. And
Mhm.
you can see up here today alone, I've sold 46 units for $686. And
Today.
locally, it's not even 11 o'clock yet. So I've been doing about $2,000 a day for most of the month. I'll switch over. This month, I've done $44,000 so far
Wow.
in November, and, I ship out inventory 2 or 3 times a week into Amazon, shipments 400 pieces a week, so I'm always busy doing Amazon.
Okay, sweet. So I know we had this before we got cut off, but just tell the guys how long you've been doing it. You've been at
Yeah.
Lowe's before. If you guys follow his YouTube channel, you would have heard this story before, but this is the first time he's on my channel.
Yeah.
So that's why we're
Okay.
gonna. So yeah, go ahead.
Yes. So, I was a manager at Lowe's for 8 years. They downsized their management from every department having its own department manager to 5. We had a new store manager, so he kept people he brought in and demoted all the rest of us. I was recently divorced, so I needed to figure out something to do to stay home. I don't really have a support system, my dad lives out of state, my mom, she passed away of MS like 10 years ago. My sisters live a few hours away, so I needed to figure out how am I going to be home with my kids. So I started searching YouTube, trying to see what can you do from home. And I came across like Reezy Resells, Raking Profits, and a few others. And I learned about Amazon FBA. So I have a lot of video games. I've collected video games. So to test out the waters, I sent in some video games I had around the house to see what is this all about? What is the process? And they all sold like really fast. So then I started, going to the stores to do retail arbitrage, and the following month I had sold my house in the divorce. So I took about $20,000 of that and started testing out Amazon and finding my way through because I didn't really know nothing about Amazon. And actually, what I did just to learn is I went to Walmart and I went up and down the aisles and I scanned everything, going up this aisle, come back up this one, and I would spend hours looking what sells, what brands sell, and I learned the hard way, just going up and down the aisles, scanning everything. Now I have it down to a science, and I'm in and out of Walmart with a cart full. I spent $1,000 in like an hour at Walmart, but that's how I learned what sells, what doesn't sell, so
And
now
do you think your experience in retail helped or no? Because I worked in retail before. I worked in Target. I mentioned that before. This is where I'm wearing a red T-shirt talking about Target. I actually hate working at Target. But do you think that helped in understanding the process or no?
Yes, what it really helps with is, what I do is I look for mainly replenishable items. So for example, say I wanted to sell rock stars and, I go to Walmart or whatever, I scan rock stars and I'll keep sending them in, like Walmart, they have their set items they have on the shelves. And that's basically what I do is I have my set replenishable items. So I went to Walmart and I was scanning items on the shelves with the goal of just having stuff to send in all the time at Walmart. So that was my goal, because that's what they do in retail stores. So I learned like how many to order at a time or how many to buy at a time, how many to send in and stuff like that. Learning sales rank was very important, because I was used to looking at reports, so I would know what would sell, what I would send in, or what I would order from the vendors at Lowe's. So I took that to Amazon, and that's what I do. I go to Walmart and I grab the same 30, 40 items and, just buy them.
Wow.
So like, if I have something I sell like 40 of a month, I'll go to Walmart twice a week and I'll grab, like say 5 each time I go. So that way I just always have like 5 or 10 in stock, but I don't have like 50 or 60. So I'm not paying that storage fee.
Ah,